All righty. We're back there on Merrimack College's campus for the next round of PHC 2015 postseason campaign. We're in the road blues, screen right, playing mid Fairfield. They're in their home whites. Screen left, mid Fairfield coming in number 2 spot. They've been in that 1 or 2 spot all season long. We've had some tough battles with them. So we're hoping the boys and girls show up today with their best hockey, with high energy. This weekend's made of hockey. I'm looking at the sign across from me. We've seen a lot of good hockey. We've also seen a New England winter. As we woke up this morning, actually really after our game last night, several inches of snow on the ground, about 8 to 10 inches on our car in the ground. Does not shut the city down. We had this amount of snow, it would shut the greater Metro Philadelphia region down probably for a week. But no 2-hour delays. Games are going off on time. Ellie Shaw and the all-white pads will be tending the crease today to get this one started. And we're hoping to play structure out in front of them, get pucks out, pucks in, and try to match speed and intensity. Keys of the game: playing disciplined, not wasting any pucks, possessing the puck, protecting the puck, and you know it, moving the puck. The head up, scanning the ice, finding the guy with the best opportunity. And with us, there's about 45 seconds left in warm-ups. Pucks will come in. We'll head to the benches, and then we'll get started as the referees are about to take the ice. Again, PHC versus Mid Fairfield, number 2 in the country. We expect a good game. Horn sounds on the warm-up here. We're getting ready to start here. Teams are gathering at the respective nets, getting those pucks up. Again, we got Miss Shaw in net today. We learned anything yesterday? There's going to be a lot of traffic, a lot of pucks and bodies coming at her. So we need to play discipline. We need to protect that house, get pucks out, and then pucks in the other end. I like the hair. We got 2 of our biggest supporters walking by us in the bleachers up here in the balcony. Big shout out to Delaney and Julia. Looks like they got up and did their hair at the hotel with the matching braided pigtails. But they're here to give their support, as always. And one of our biggest supporters, Knox Spittle. We've given him a shout out or 2 this season. He just showed up. He's going to bring us a good luck. We look forward. He started his development nice and early here at the Holly Ice Arena. We'll see him wearing the red, white, and blue in a season or 2. But he's here to cheer us on. We're going to need all the support. Thank you for tuning in. Puck is dropped. Spittle wins this one back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer pushes ahead. Rangers will collect. They'll push it up the wall. Nooners cuts it off. Mid-Fairfield gains the line. They walk it down into the corner. It's played back out front. Out to the point. Gets up. Deflect it down. Ellie stays square. Makes the save. Spittle's going to put it off the boards. It's going to get down there. It's going to go for an icing. It'll be whistled dead. We'll come back 200 feet the other way for a defensive zone draw. We opt for a line change. So now we got Max Roach coming out to take this draw to the right of Ellie Shaw. We got Big Johnny G and Lucas Schauer up front with him with Billy Maurer and Josh Fazio. That one's run back. It's stick to side by Billy Maurer. Gets up to the sidewall. Rangers will push it down into the corner. Maurer will stop behind his own net. Comes back to his forehand. He rings it around the wall. Looking for Gerberbeck. Cut off by the Rangers as they play an aggressive keep. Trying to sustain pressure. It's fired in. That'll get to the far corner. Fazio's going to get a stick on it. He pushes it up to Sauer. Sauer's going to get it out over the blue line. He'll throw that down, and we'll come back another 200 feet for another defensive zone draw. So another defensive zone draw to the right of Ellie Shaw. Max Roach's line stays out there. With Brock the Beast Mode, Dannenhauer, and Big Mike Winton, our resident Jersey barrier. Rock takes this one behind his own net. He throws it up the wall. With Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck plays it back out of the center seam. Sauer trying to get to it. It's sticked away. Met by a white jersey and pushed back in to the end boards. Winton will get there. Gets into the corner. Fairfield will gain control. They'll push it behind the net, but it's cut off by Roach. Roach will get his toes up. He's going to take a move. He's looking far side. He flips that ice. He finds Sauer in the center. Sauer gets across the red line. He leaves it at the blue line for Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck takes a buddy with him. Roach steps down. He throws it back across the Gerberbeck. In his feet, Rangers will collect and start to come the other way. Dannenhauer will surf from the play, able to recover and get back and take the puck. Now he's going to get a step. He gets across the blue. He's inside. He gets to the top of the circle. He fires. Blockered off. Bouncing around in front. Gerberbeck gets there. He puts the backhander in. Kick the side. Walks it back out in front. He puts it to the Nuccio coming off the bench. Bounces wide. Nuccio gains control. He's going to walk it out to the dots. Slides it across for Sauer. Gets off the backhand. Sauer will put it behind the net for Nuccio. Nuccio's trying to put it out in front. Rangers are able to gain control, and now they're going to move the other way. They got speed coming through the neutral zone. Dannenhauer and Nunez there and contained. It's fired in on Ellie. She kicks it to the side, gets it out to the wall. Gerberbeck will gain control of this. Trying to chip it ahead. It's read by the Rangers. They step in. They push it down to the corner. Now PHC trying to contain. And Nuccio sticks that to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck pushes it out into the neutral zone. And now Ryan Bryant will apply some pressure. Gerberbeck's going to the bench trying to complete the change. The Rangers regroup, push it back to the far wall, and then throw it in. They're on the south side of the red line, so no icing. Rangers gain control to throw it to the top of the house. Stick to side, cleared out by Ethan Nunez. Another big shout out. We know Jen's listening. We appreciate the support. Hopefully she's cheering hard today for us. Anucciuk in the back check. Loses an edge, ends up along the boards. Rangers walk it up the boards, leave it at the point. It's played back down the wall. Chip past Anucciuk. Puck's bouncing around a bit. Anucciuk chips it forward to Bryant. Ryan Bryant heavy on that puck. Gets it out of the neutral zone. That'll be waved off as it doesn't have enough legs to get there. Rangers will collect it. They'll use their own net. They play it forward on a good first pass. Chipped out into the neutral zone, and now they're coming with speed and numbers. Driving wide. Good contained by Billy Maurer. Good back check. Good pressure by Declan Spittle. Vince plays it ahead to Pucciarero. Pucciarero gets across the red. He's going to play it deep. Spittle reads it, and now they're going to try to get in on it. Pucciarero gets there first. He plays it up the wall. Carr retrieves. Bounces out in front. Spittle puts it in the corner. Carr's going to get there. Trying to put it back out in front. Doesn't get all the way out there. The Rangers collect. And they will now ice it. And that'll come 200 feet the other way for an offensive zone draw to the left of the mid-Fairfield goalie. So good fast action. Hopefully they've settled in. They've taken a deep breath. Everyone's gotten their first or second shift under their belt. Now we're looking to go. Spittle wins this one. The car puts it back in front for Pucciarero. Stick this side by the Rangers. It's kept in at the point by Winton. Winton fires it to the net. Doesn't get through the traffic, but Spittle regains control. He puts it towards the net. Hits a body. Gets back. Carr and Pucciarero put the forecheck on. It's kept in at the point by Dannenhauer. Pucciarero will walk off the wall with it. He's met by some sticks and some white jerseys. Now they're moving the other way. Good surf by Dannenhauer. Good back check by Carr. Now we have blue jerseys trying to swallow up that neutral zone. That's played into the far corner. Dannenhauer's going to get there. He's going to reverse behind his net to Winton. Winton's going to collect it. Plays to Pucciarero. Pucciarero looking for Spittle in the center. It's read and picked off by the Rangers. Good recovery by Spittle. Spittle gains control. He finds Pucciarero over the center seam. It's kept in by the Rangers. And now it gets out off the wall. Logan Pucciarero's in all alone. It's a little too out to handle. He recovers below the goal line as Spittle and Carr headed to the bench for a line change. The reinforcements get there. Sauer keeps it in. Pucciarero at the end of the shift fires it towards the net. Bounces wide. Good keep by Ethan Nooner. He's buried. They're going to let him play this morning. This one gets back into the PHC line. It'll be whistled dead for an icing. So we had an early opportunity there. Got out in front a little too much. Unable to track it down. But, hey, they're settled in. They're playing at a pace that I like to see. So Max Roach to take the draw in the offensive zone draw to the right of the Rangers goaltender. This one kicks out in front. The Rangers jump the lane, and they move it out into the neutral zone. Good stick and poke by Joshua Fazio. Roach collects. He plays it to Faz. Faz plays it up to Sauer. Sauer's going to try to get it deep. He's met by a white jersey. Fazio following the play up, gets it deep into the mid-Fairfield corner. They'll come behind their own net. Use the release valve of the partner, and now they're coming back out into the neutral zone. Fazio in good contain. Good back check by Lucas Sauer and Max Roach. Max Roach able to recover the puck, trying to walk off the wall, but he's met by a recovering mid-Fairfield player. But he gains control, flips the ice to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck trying to drive wide. He gains the line, pulls back in. Mid-Fairfield plays the puck out. Will gain control. Read by Dannenhauer, followed up by the Rangers, and they push it the other way. Sauer's on his horses. They play it back across. Good contain by Maurer. Ellie stays with it, shifting right to left. Stops that one and hangs on to it. So we have a defensive zone draw to the left of Miss Shaw. Declan Spittle out. This one's won by the Rangers, but Pucciarero jumps and bumps the lane. He's got Carr coming with him. Carr plays it deep into the corner. Spittle will get into it after following the play up. The Rangers will reverse up the wall. And now they're moving the other way. They got numbers coming through the neutral zone. Dannenhauer's going to pressure at our line. He'll gain control of the puck. He's going to go behind his own net. He plays it up to Pucciarero. Pucciarero's in reverse behind his own net. And now you got to get going. He plays it to Carr. Carr looking for Spittle. Gets out. Spittle gains control. He looks it and leaves it for Pucciarero. Pucciarero plays it to Carr. Out in front of him. No icing, so Spittle and Carr will get in on the forecheck. Rangers will ring it around the boards. Met by Pucciarero. Our defenders were going for a change. So mid-Fairfield plays this out. Good back check by Carr. Spittle steps to it. Declan gets across the blue. Fires it on net. It's kicked aside. Up off the glass. Rangers will waste this puck up the boards. Winton will keep it in. Paddle save made. No rebound opportunity as Spittle was fighting for every inch of the ice in front of that net, but the goaltender saw it, stopped it, hung on to it. Offensive zone draw to the right of the mid-Fairfield goalkeep. Max Anucciuk now out to take this one. He's got Big Mike Winton on top of the circle, wanting the puck, and we got Joshua Fazio out in the shooting lane. It's pushed to Fazio. Kept in momentarily. Henry Vince keeps it in at the line. Mid-Fairfield swarms the puck. Good stick by Anucciuk. Henry Vince in there moving the pile. Ryan Bryan arrives on the scene. He's digging. Mid-Fairfield gains control, and they're moving the other way with it. They push it forward. Fazio collects, chips it back into the neutral zone. Henry Vince gets to the puck over green and red line. He'll push it deep in the soft ice. Mid-Fairfield will turn, get their toes up quickly. It's played off the wall. Winton will collect in the neutral zone. It's played back for Vince. Vince looking to play it back to Winton. Winton will release it and play it back up. Offsides as it got back out into the neutral zone. So we have a neutral zone draw right below us on the PHC blue line. Max Roach out between Lucas Sauer, Johnny Gerberbeck. Beast Mode and Nooner on the back end. Roach chips this one forward. The Rangers will collect. They'll regroup. They look to go D to D. It's red and pushed in by Sauer. Now Gerberbeck will put the forecheck on. A little pressure behind the net. They chip it past Sauer and they're moving it up the center seam. Nunez is there to collect at the center dot. He's going to turn. He'll get the puck up to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck will gain the red line. Play it deep. And now Roach will put the forecheck on, causing the players to reverse back up. Johnny playing above it, put some pressure on, but the Rangers trying to push it forward. Good step, good physical play by Ethan Nooner, stopping that threat. And that one's bouncing around at the blue line in front of the Rangers bench. We're whistle dead for the automatic offside, so both coaching staffs will take the opportunity to pull a full shift change. Now we got Declan Spittle out between Carr and Puntriero, with Billy Miller and Joshua the Flash Fazio. That's a good bump. Rangers gain control. They push it ahead. Fazio will go D to D. Maurer has it. He's going to play it off the wall. Gets played into the zone by Puntriero. Kept by Puntriero. Spittle gains control. Puntriero gains control of the puck. It's fired in. Rebounds there. Oh, big stop. As the putback opportunity was there for Spittle. Mid-Fairfield Ranger goaltender able to recover, keep the puck out of the back of the net. Now Mid-Fairfield moving the other way. They get it in the PHC line. They keep it at the line. Spittle on the follow-up pushes it ahead. Mid-Fairfield coming the other way. Watch it coming late. Good back check by Declan Spittle. Fazio's going to play this one to Carr. Carr's got a lot of time and space. He hits the seam. He finds Puntriero on the far side who gets across the red. He's trying to play it deep. Picked off by the Rangers, and now they're transitioning coming the other way with numbers. Ryan Bryant coming off the bench, interrupts that check. Plays it ahead to Puntriero. Puntriero will get across the red. He'll turn up for a change. Plays it deep. Now Ryan Bryant will put the initial forecheck on. Waiting for reinforcements to come. The Rangers play it forward. Gets out in the neutral zone where Beast Mode collects. He plays it back to his partner, Michael Winton. Michael Winton has his head up. He's scanning the ice. Looks to play it forward for Anunciuk. Met by some pressure of the Mid-Fairfield Rangers, and now they're moving the other way, but Anunciuk takes a good angle to the puck. It's played forward. They gain the PHC line. Couple dangles. He steps to the dot, trying to play it back across off of Beast Mode's boot, and it gets out of the neutral zone. Mid-Fairfield looking to regroup. They fumble a puck. Ryan Bryant's over there. Can he capitalize? He steps in. Pushed into the corner. Played out, kept in at the point by Winton. Mid-Fairfield collects. They have numbers if they hurry. It's a one-on-one on Brock Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer, good stick, able to stop that forward pressure. But they walk it down. They play it back out in front. Ellie stays strong. Keeps her nose over that puck. Her pad attached to that post. Makes a save. Freezes it for a defensive zone draw. Max Roach out now. Between Johnny G and Lucas Sauer, we got Ethan Nunez and Joshua Fazio on the back end of this shift. Mid-Fairfield comes off the half wall with it. They're looking. We're playing contain. They walk it back out in front. Ellie makes a huge shoulder save. Fights it off. Gets to the corner. Fazio rings it around the wall. Sauer and Roach trying to battle off the wall. Turning into traffic. Rangers hold strong. They walk off the wall with the puck. It's pushed back out to the wall. Fazio will get there. It's lost in the feet of a Ranger player. Roach able to fight this one in the neutral zone. Sauer able to keep this one out above the blue line. Fighting for every inch. Gerberbeck comes out of the scrum with it. Gets it into the Mid-Fairfield Rangers zone. They'll use their own net, looking to regroup, buy some time and space. They'll play it back forward. Good read. Kept in at the point. by Fazio. He plays down the wall to Puncherero. Puncherero plays down in front for Roach. Roach strikes past one. Trying to slide it across for Gerbervec. It's sticked aside by the Ranger defender. Good escape move by Max Roach, but the second support guy able to strip the puck and play it out into the neutral zone. Roach fighting for that puck. Fazio will step to it. Rangers win the puck. They got a 2-on-1 developing. Josh, the flash, Fazio recovers, gets back. It's played in on Ellie. Ellie kicks it aside. Gerbervec plays it for L-Dog. L-Dog trying to push ahead. Fazio following the playoff. He's going to join the rush. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He gets inside. He's in top of the circle. He fires. Save made by the Ranger goalkeeper. Johnny Gerbervec trying to get there. He's pinned along the wall. He's playing 1-on-2. Puncherero comes in to help. Spittle now cuts it off along the wall. Gerbervec's going to pull up and go for a change. Rangers will try to exploit that time and space. They lollipop it out. It will not be an icing as Mara will get to this puck. Get go. Puncherero trying to play it across. Gets out in the neutral zone. Carr will gain control. He'll play it back to the wall. In the soft ice, Spittle's going to try to put the forecheck on. It's played back forward. Gets up over Mowers. That's going to be an ice. And then that's blown. Here we go. Settle in here, boys. Declan Spittle. Give a little head nod. He's ready. He's feeling he's got L-Dog coming off the wall in the shooter position with a forehand shot. He's got Billy Maurer and Brock Downhour at the point. Carr's trying to control in front of that net. Puncherero finds the puck, but it's chipped off his blade, and now the Rangers are coming the other way. Spittle with good back pressure gets a stick on. Fights through, keeps his feet moving. He loses his stick in the process. Maurer will put it up the wall. It's cut off by the Rangers. Puncherero is going to run it around. Downhour will get to it. He'll play forward. Carr trying to keep it. He didn't see the defender stepping in behind him. He keeps it. Downhour loses his stick in the process. Spittle's fighting. Spittle's fighting for the puck. The step in. Carr gets a stick on it. And then Puncherero steps in the middle of the house. He gets a stick on it. This puck bouncing around and step in. Carr fights out into the blue or into the neutral zone. And now all three of them will put the pressure on the mid. Fairfield flips the ice, trying to catch us in a defensive change. Declan takes an angle to it. They cut across. Ellie stays with it. That shot comes from the top of the circle. And she gloves it and hangs on to it. They're settled in. They're battling hard here. Defensive zone draw to the right of Ellie Shaw. Max Roach to take this one, trying to put it into the corner. Bounces. It's played back forward. Rangers collect and slide it in along the ice through the wickets. As that puck bounced hard up over the ice, unable to contain. We lost net from contain. And they play it in. Hey, let's respond here. Here we go. Hey, we keep working. Roach wins this one back to Winton. It's held in at the blue line. Played ahead to Gerbervec. Gerbervec's going to push it for Sauer. Sauer trying to come down the seam. Following it up is Max Roach. That puck gets off the stick, gets out to the wall. Rangers will collect. They'll try to play it forward. Fazio keeps. Roach collects, and he'll come back out in the neutral zone. Step offsides. As the puck was not played in deep, we skated it out on our own accord out into the neutral zone. That puck should have been thrown in deep. We step offsides. It's played forward off the boards. Rangers trying to look for it. Sauer gets there. It's kept in. Roach will collect. He'll play it to the wall. It's kept in by the Rangers. Met by some blue sticks, and Max Roach fighting for that puck. Played up the wall. Gerbervec's deposited to the back seat of his pants. Rangers collect. They throw it in. It gets wide of Ellie. Fazio's going to get there first. Puck is bouncing around. He pushes it forward. Horn sounds. Good first period. Good effort. I like the pace of play. Need to settle in, take a couple deep breaths. and come back for fast-paced second period action. We're back for second period action. Long changes here in the second period as the goaltender swap ends. Declan Spittle's line out, trying to provide a spark, what they've done all weekend. Couturier looking to jump right through that lane. He does. He finds the puck. He's coming down. He's hauled down. Nothing called. And now we're coming the other way. So one referee here today. He's trying to do his best job, but he has not called anything thus far. Couturier comes off the wall, whether he kicks it ahead. It's kept in. Gets into the neutral zone. As that one didn't find white ice. So we are the benefactors of a quick whistle there. We'll reset for a neutral zone face-off. Let's play to Nunez. Nunez will go off the wall. Couturier trying to get a step. That's going to be too hot. And he's not going to wave that off. Oh, he does. Whistle it dead for an icing. No indication. So the players are heading in full steam. We'll come 200 feet to the left of Miss Shaw for a defensive zone draw. We got to tie up. We cannot lose net front contain. Puck's got to get to the half boards of the corner. It's dropped. Spittle contains, ties up. Puck bounces around. Dannenhauer steps through. He gains control of the puck. He's going to go. He's got Pucciarello and Carr coming with him. He pulls up. Finds Pucciarello. Looking for Pucciarello. Stick to side. It's pushed off. Gets into the neutral zone. Dannenhauer will now be in a one-on-one. And now it's a 1-0. All alone in on Ellie Shaw. He chooses to go short side. Inside the post. Beats the blocker side. 1-0. And that's the kid we don't want to go 1-0. Let's respond here. So Max Anuccioc's line out now. Looking to play out a spark. Someone's got to step up here. Anucciok ties up. Bryant gets in there. Fights through, but he's stripped of the puck. Now the Rangers are coming the other way. Anucciok takes a good path to the puck. Gets a body in the way. Outnumbered. Ryan Bryant holding down the fort here. Wins the puck forward. Wins the puck forward. It's pushed aside. D to D. They're going to flip it back. And the Rangers are going to come through the neutral zone. They'll play it in around Ellie's net. Gets all the way up to the half wall to the far point. We're watching pucks here. Rangers gain control. They're going to go to work from Gressy's office. Nope, they step it out. Walk through the house. Good stick by Ryan Bryant. Pushed forward. Fazio will gain control. Will take a stride with it. He'll chip that out in soft ice. And now the Rangers will get in the foot race. They'll get there first. And Nuccio putting the forecheck on. We'll go D to D. They're going to try to hit that center seam. Gets out in the neutral zone. Fazio will play it forward for Bryant. Bryant's going to try to put it deep. Chips it off the glass. Finds a Nuccio. And Nuccio has Vince on the side looking for him. Gets off a stick. And now the Rangers are coming the other way. They're going to obfuscate this one. They get it across the blue, crest of red, and then they dump it deep and pull up for a shift change. They got number 8 coming in, putting the forecheck on. He cuts Fazio off. They play it back into the corner. And Nuccio, our number 8, will get there and support. Fazio reverses it. It'll get up the wall. Witten's going to step to this one. He gets his toes up and plays it ahead for Henry Vince. Henry Vince chips it past the defender, trying to chip it across for Bryant. Met by a Rangers stick. They gain control, and now they're moving the other way. They have numbers. It's a 4-on-2. They enter the zone, walk past one. They fire it up and over Ellie's net, off the end glass. They'll gain control, trying to push it forward. It gets out in the neutral zone. Gerberbeck's going to try to get a step here. Gets a long reach. They chip it back ahead. Fazio gets a stick on, and he's containing. Good stick. Pushes him outside. He goes down. We're benefactors of a non-call there. So Gerberbeck will gain control. He'll chip it off the wall. Played back out in the middle by the Rangers. Fired in, gets wide to Ellie. Fazio will collect. It's kept in by the Rangers at the point. They try to play it back out in the center. Witten will collect this one. He's got his heads up. Trying to play it forward. Met by a stick. He'll play it past his own winger at the blue line and then push it deep. Roach will get in on it. Sauer cuts it off above it. Roach digging along that wall. Leaves it for Sauer. Sauer pushes it forward. Leaves it for Roach. Roach finds Johnny Gerberbeck in front. Rolls off his stick as that puck was bouncing around on edge. Unable to collect it and put it in the back of the net. But now we got good forecheck going. Rangers push it ahead. Trying to flip the ice. Played across Gerberbeck with good back pressure. Fighting through it. The Rangers win it. They gain the line. Roach cuts it off. He's digging. He's come to play this morning. He's hitting pin. Now Gerberbeck's going to try to get in there and move the puck. Wins it out into the neutral zone. Sauer will now put the forward pressure on. Trying to force an unforced error. Get onside. Now go! Roach enters with speed. He cuts back across the house and moves, fires up top. Beautiful timing. Good confident stick handling. And he goes up top. That's with the top cheese. Play started with the patience as he waited for his line mates who were putting the pressure on, causing the turnover. Patience at the blue line, and then he turned on those afterburners, stepped through a couple white jerseys, puts the puck top shelf. This one's tied up. Rangers gain control. Carr puts a body on it, allowing Fazio to step through and push it down the wall. Carr follows up. He gets to the Spittle. Spittle on Pucciarero. He's trying to buy time. He gets to the dots. He fires. It bounces off a defender. It's played all in front. And Pucciarero recovers off the carom, and he puts it in the back of the net. We'll take him any way he can get it. But this line on fire this weekend. We would go 89 to 22. 22 fires it off the end boards. And Pucciarero, with an eye for the puck, gets it and deposits it. Inevitably, that won't be scored correctly. But we're going to give them all, including Joshua Fazio, credit for another good hockey play. Spittle wins this one back to Fazio. Fazio's going to play it ahead to Carr. Carr's going to get it. Trying to play it deep. He fumbles. He doesn't panic. He gets it down behind the net. Pucciarero will get in on it. He'll get a stick on it. Rangers collect it, and they're coming the other way with speed. Good back check. Good contained by Billy Maurer. They step past. And a huge save by Ellie Shaw. Keeping this one knotted up. As they walked in, they got into the shooting area. Ellie standing tall as she always does. Makes a nice confident save. Now we got Max Roach out. He's looking to continue on some of the magic that he started here. He's going to put this one into the corner. Puck is dropped. This guy's got to do a better job dropping the puck. His puck drop sucks. So Johnny wears it off the ankle. It's played back across. Mid-Fairfield trying to take some time. PHC able to recover. Play contain. They walk it in. Let them play outside. They fire it back across. Good stick. Good blocker save. And then stick to the side by Dannenhauer. Rangers play it. So the high stick is waved off. Roach gains control. He's going to skate through one. Trying to get it up the ice. Rangers will swarm. They'll gain control. They regroup. Now they're hitting the neutral zone with speed and toes up. They get to the line with speed. Good contain. Good stick by Michael Winton. Good recovery. Good help by Matt Roach. It's pushed ahead. Ryan Bryant gets it out into the neutral zone. Dannenhauer trying to step up. He'll use the big body of his beast mode like to fend off the forechecker. He lets Roach step to the puck. He gets it in. Ryan Bryant will put the pressure on in the far corner. Gets a stick on it. He's now trying to contain. Rangers will play it back out. Roach steps to it. He reads it. He steps across. Plays it back forward. Oh, goaltender looking behind him as it slid between under the pads. He wasn't sure if he had it, but he does. And that puck remains in the blue paint. Doesn't get across the red line, but good opportunity, good pressure, good puck to the net. Very unselfish play by Max Roach as he was trying to find Sauer in front. Almost worked. Max Anutsiuk in on the straw. Gets chipped into the corner. Ryan Bryant wins, fights through one. He's going to walk it around. He's going to try to get back to his forehand. Rangers read it. And now they'll push it up the boards, and they push it out of the neutral zone. They get across PHC's line. They play it across to the guy leaking down the line. Anutsiuk will get there in the corner. Nooner in support to contain. There's a little bit of hit and pin. Nooner gets good defensive side, gets a stick between the legs. Stick on puck, and now Anutsiuk will step and hit and pin. Good defensive play by Ethan Nunez. It's chipped up the board for Henry Vince. Anutsiuk following it up. We can't toe drag there. We got to get pucks out. We got to get pucks out. It's 3 feet from the blue line. Rangers keep it in. They come out of the pile. If they turn, they fire. Ellie confidently and calmly sees it, collects it, hangs onto it. So we have a defensive zone draw to the left of Ellie Shaw. Full line change coming up here. Spittle to take the draw. He's got Carr, Pucciarero up front with him. He's got Beast Mode and Mauer on the back end. This one's one back to the point. Pucciarero jumps through. He gains control. It's played out in front. It's in the feet. Ellie finds it, sticks it away. Spittle's going to find Carr. Trying to stretch him. Gets a stick on it. It's a tip. There's no ice. Carr will get. There was a tip. He's by himself, but there's no indication. So you're going to get. Like, if you're going to blow it, at least to your point, let him know it's an ice so that hit doesn't happen. Wasn't it? He got it right.
Indicate it. Just get hurt.
Spittle will take the draw.
Good block.
Block worn by Pucciarero again. Chip forward. Bauer will get to it. Plays off the boards. Kept in by the Ranger D. They're trying to play it back across. Played over to the dots. Bouncing around. Dannenhauer will collect. He'll play it to Pucciarero. Pucciarero finds Carr. Carr trying to find Spittle on that back door. Played it. Spittle cuts it off on the far boards. Carr will put the forecheck on behind the net. Pucciarero playing above it. Get a stick. You got to get back. Got to get back. Walk in. They go up and over Ellie's net. Pucciarero will collect it on the far side. He plays out in the center seam. That gets into the neutral zone. It's played back in. Whistle dead for the automatic offsides. Take an extra stride with that one. It's not blurry on here. They're saying it's zoomed and blurry again, but It's not. Yeah. That's chipped forward by Michael Winton. Johnny Gerberbeck trying to put the pressure on Max Roach. Takes a good angle to the puck. Forces him to pull up. Gerberbeck arrives on the scene. He pushes it back on the wall. Good anticipation. Roach chips it forward. Keeping those feet moving. Push back. Fazio will contain. He'll play it forward. Rangers pick this one off. They get across the red. They're going to hit the line with speed. Winton's going to contain. He's going to push him down below the dots outside. Good contain. Fazio will step in support. Tries to play it up the wall. It's picked off by the Rangers momentarily, but Fazio there following it up. Chips it ahead. Now Roach in support. He'll fight through. He's trying to reverse it. He gets the puck to Fazio. Fazio will play it off the end boards. And now Gerberbeck's in a foot race. He'll tie up. Winton will step through it. Play it back for Gerberbeck. It's kept in at the point. Got to get pucks out. Winton will come around. He'll put it up the boards. You got to get under the stick, not over. So we're coming the other way. Rangers collect it. We're running around a bit here. We need to get a puck out. Rangers will wind on fire. It gets in. Bouncing puck off a body. It's a bouncing puck off a body. Nothing she can do there. She's shifting. Just bouncing. That puck's got to get out. We didn't get it out. It gets played back in. Mid Fairfield takes a 3-2 lead. Let's respond here. Let's go. Here we go. Declan Spittle to take the ensuing center ice face off. He ties up, plays it ahead. Carr's going to take this one. He's fighting off. He's ridden down, hooked down. They're going to let them play. The Rangers will gain control. They'll play it in. Dannenhauer will leave it back up the wall for Carr. Carr's going to skate with it. He's trying to find Pucciarero. Far seam. They flip the ice. Pucciarero's going to beat him. Beats him wide. He's looking back in center. Oh, stick lift. They play it ahead. Dannenhauer's going to collect this one. He's got a lot of time. He'll get his toes up and then make a decision. He plays it back for Carr. Gets through. Pucciarero leaking behind it. He's going to find the puck. He's got Spittle coming with him. Turns, fires at the net. Big kick. Rebound out flat. Gets high. And now the Rangers are moving the other way. They gain the line in the PHC zone. As we have the puck. It's played up. It's kept in by the mid-Fairfield. Declan Spittle wears that one off a shin. Ethan Nunez wears that one off a shin. It's bounced out in front. Collected by Pucciarero. Pushed to the point. Ryan Bryant will now try to cut it off on the wall and does. He's digging. Spittle's in there. Dannenhauer's in there. Dannenhauer comes out of the pile with the puck. We got to get pucks out. Blows a tire. It'll get out into the neutral zone. But cut off by a sliding Ranger back checker. Pucciarero trying to chip it to Bryant. Gets it to him. Bryant plays it back to Pucciarero. Pucciarero at the end of a shift here. Doing everything he can to fight through it. Keeping the forecheck on till some reinforcements come. Good try by Maurer. Gets out of the neutral zone. They'll whistle it dead. Allowing Pucciarero to go get some oxygen back in the lungs. Let that lactic acid in his legs burn off, as that was a hell of a shift by the young hockey player. Max Ivans this one forward. Rangers collecting. They're coming the other way. They're going to hit the PHC line with numbers. 3-on-2. They play it across. Fire it in. Gets up over top of the blocker. Off a post and into the net. 3-on-2. Can't wait. Max Roach's line out now. Trying to respond here. The Rangers will collect it. They'll fire it in on Ellie. She'll stick this one aside in the corner. Fazio's going to step to it. Trying to play it up the wall. It's met by a Ranger and push back down. Maurer will get it in the far corner. We'll put it off the boards. Gerberbeck chips this one out into the neutral zone. Played back in. Whistle dead for an offsides. Here we go, Max. Here we go, kid. Rangers win this one back. They collect. They play it forward into the zone, but Fazio and Roach's speed, able to get back, recover, put up the wall. Sauer plays it hard out. That's going to die before it gets blown dead for an icing. So Rangers collect. They'll play it back out in the neutral zone. Mid Fairfield gains the line. Mauer's going to contain, keeps him outside the dot. Chip back out in front, but cut off by Max Roach. Max Roach outnumbered. Mauer in the help. 3-on-2. Fazio staying net front contained. Rangers walk it out in front. They're net by Fazio's stick. That puck's bouncing around. It's played out by Roach. Pushed in behind Ellie's net. Mauer will collect. He's going to throw it hard off the boards. It's kept in by the Rangers. Oh, we are the benefactor. We are the benefactor. As that puck stayed in the zone. But one ref working by himself this morning. As there was no 2-hour delay issued for the snowstorm. This ref got here. His partner did not. Rangers collect. Go in the line. Good stick by Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will collect it. He's going to skate this one. We'll play it back across for Spittle in the center seam. Spittle's going to move it forward. Push it in. Couturier will go after it. The Rangers collect and they fire it the other way. Now we're in a foot race. Ellie comes out, challenges. Referee lost sight as that puck was played back out.
He would never talk that. Jesus. Be confident in it.
Spittle gains control. He chips this one out forward. That's going to get on edge. It'll get down for an icing. We'll come back. We'll reset. We'll do it from the same dots. We're good. We're good. I've seen that go the other way, where she'll come out and speed coming at him. Spittle will take this draw to the right of Miss Shaw. Puck's bouncing all over the place on these drops. Barr will step through the lane. Flights it off the boards. Spittle's in on the battle too. Rangers come out of the scrum with it. Brock Dannenhauer steps up. He meets him with the big body of his. It's pushed forward. Couturier puts the forecheck on. They'll go around the end boards. Spittle will cut this off. Leave it for Couturier in the corner. Carr wanted it out front, but they play it up the boards. It's kept in by Winton. He gets past him. Step to it! Go to it! Carr sticks it out of the air. The Rangers collect it. They're met by Pucciarello in the center zone, but they regain control. Step in, fired in, backhander off the post. As we're unable to collect the puck. Under a minute left. Dimitruk will push this one back between his D. Looking for Fazio. Fazio will collect in the corner. He's in reverse. Met by a Ranger. Ryan pushes ahead Henry Vince. It's kept in by the Rangers. The far point. Rangers will gain control. Good contain, good defensive side stick by Ethan Nunez. It's played back out front. Fazio is going to go. He's going to join the rush. Eyes are up. Going to drive wide. He's bumped off the puck in the corner, but he gains control. He chips it into the corner. Ryan Bryant's going to get in after it. He's hauled down and up. Trip. I mean, horn sounds. 5-2 after 2. Stay with us. We'll be back for a third period. We're back for third period action. Looking for a response from the boys in blue. Here we go, boys. Let's go. This is dropped. Riverbeck gets a stick on it. Trying to gain the line. Swarmed by white sweaters. They're moving the other way with it. They're going to get in the PHC line. Reverse up. They're looking for the point, but the point is in aggressively joining the rush. Push up the wall by Roach. Gerberbeck skates this one out into the neutral zone. Played back in. Offsides. Rangers win this one. They'll push it back to the defender. They'll play it back to the center. They're going to end up surfing the play. They step through. Get into that PSA. Plays it across. The winger on the back door. Good recovery by Ethan Nunez. Push up the wall. It's kept in. Bounces in on Elliott. Kicks to the side. Danaher will collect. He's going to get back off the wall. He's going to come up the center. He's got Sauer ahead of him. He'll get across the blue. He's got Gerberbeck coming in. Plays it back towards the middle. Mid Fairfield will now come the other way. Danaher's going to collect this one at the blue line. Pushed off the puck. Trying to fire it across. Kicked aside by the mid Fairfield defender. Roach playing above it. Keeps it in. Bounces that one back in. He'll gain it. He'll find Gerberbeck in front. Gerberbeck collects. Puck's bouncing around. Unable to deposit it. Fazio will walk. He'll fire it in. Puck's bouncing around out in front. It's cleared. Fazio will keep again. Gets the top of the circle. He tries to fire it in and hits a foot. And now gets into the corner. Sauer will gain control. He pushes it to Fazio. Fazio will walk. Will reverse up. That was Punctuero. I said. Sorry, it was Punctuero. I said Sauer. But it was Punctuero pushes it to Fazio. Mid Fairfield collects. They play it the other way. They ice it. And will come down for an offensive zone draw to the right of the mid Fairfield goalkeeper. Dog has shown up this morning. He's got a nose for the puck. Doing enough. Spittle's going to tie up, trying to contain. Dog steps through, pushes in the corner. Carr will meet the far side. We'll ring it around the wall. Spittle gets there, keeps momentarily, but it's chipped back out into the neutral zone. Spittle will collect. He's going to get to the blue line. He's going to try to push it forward. Off a shin pad. Carr regains control, trying to push it down through one, trying to get to the second one. Mid Fairfield will use their own net. They'll reverse it out the other way. Skating through, contained by Josh Fazio. Spittle trying to find Pujero, waiting at the blue line. Pushes it forward. Maurer will step to it. Now they're going to call that. They haven't called a penalty all day, and that might be the softest one I've seen in my 40 years of hockey. That was, I don't know what he just called a hooking on Billy Maurer. That might have been the softest thing I've seen ever. But Fairfield wins this one. They step through, they fire. Ellie stays square, makes the save. We got Max Roach and Max I out on the penalty kill with Dannenhauer and Winton. Dannenhauer will find the puck, will push it forward. It's kept in at the blue line. Mid Fairfield patient with the puck. Chip it back in front. Kick save made by Ellie. We've lost contain. There is no square. We have two guys below the goal line on the penalty kill. So Mid Fairfield will gain control. They'll play it back forward. Play it into the center of the house. Play it back to the point. Go to the next point. Mid Fairfield sets up shop. They walk it. They play it back behind the net. They're looking to go to work from the office. They play it back up the center seam, and from his belly, Max Roach able to chip this one into the neutral zone. Mid Fairfield will regroup. They gain the line, met by Dannenhauer. Will leave it up the boards. It's kept in at the point. Fired through, gets wide to Ellie. Mid Fairfield there to collect in the far corner. They play it back out in front. Going for the wraparound as we had no contain. I don't know why we don't learn from our mistakes that we make over and over. That's chipped forward deep in, bounces off the wall. Fazio will collect. He's looking for support. Spittle will come in to help him. Spittle comes out of the scrum with it. He chips it ahead for Ryan Bryant. It's kept in by the Mid Fairfield defender. Fazio will follow the play up. He's going to gain control. He finds Henry Vince in the center. Henry Vince is going to get across and plays it deep into the corner. Now Ryan Bryant will get in after it. Push back down behind the Rangers net. They're going to go good first pass. They play it forward. They'll hit the line with speed. Step inside the dots and slide it back across. Mid Fairfield will play it to the point. We'll push it back down the wall. Behind Ellie's net, they play it back out in front. Ryan Bryant there to collect. Using the big body of his to fight through it. He's hauled down. Pushes out in front.
Wide.
Henry Vince on the forecheck. Rangers will gain control, chip this one out in the neutral zone, picked off by Ethan Nunez. Ethan Nunez puts this down the wall. PHC will pull up for a full line change. Mid Fairfield realizes it. They're going to regroup and they're going to try to hit the neutral zone with numbers. Roach able to cause them to make an unforced error and play it ahead prematurely. They did not pull up for a change. Lucas Sauer plays it out in the neutral zone looking for Gerberback. Gerberback loses his footing. Rangers collect. They stay on sides, and that's offsides. They stayed on momentarily, but as he was trying to be patient to buy time, caused his teammate to go off. Goaltender change here with 9 minutes left. Holtman Williams comes in off the bench to take his position between the pipes at the PHC end. Billy Maurer plays this up the boards. Step in by the Ranger defenders. Maurer will gain control. Will go off the end boards to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will reverse and come the other way. Now he's going to reverse, come back. Finds Sauer, gets past him, gets out into the neutral zone. Now they say it's kept in. Roach chips it down the neutral zone. Sauer has a step. He gets across the line. Pulls up, fires, bounces it in, scooped up, and held on to by the mid-Fairfield goalkeeper. So now we'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the mid-Fairfield goalie. Spittle wins this one to Fazio. Fazio's going to walk. We'll put it back down the wall. Carr kicks it back to his skate, to his feet. He hits and pins and then floats it into the corner. Spittle will get there. Carr comes in, bodies the carrier up, forces him to come out the other way. And now they're going to stretch the ice. They hit the neutral zone with numbers. Fazio's going to go in to contain. Carr will come back. Gets a stick on the puck. Spittle gets there. They push it down the wall. Fazio will gain control. He's going to reverse up. Plays the Carr. Carr looking for Spittle. Unable to get it to him cleanly. Spittle recovers and gains it. Punchero steps through. Gets it out into the neutral zone. They're walking in the PHC's line. They play it back out into the neutral zone. And now they walk it in. They come across the seam. Met with a stick. Carr will step in the corner. He's met by a Fairfield forechecker. Leaves it for Fazio. Fazio plays to Punchero. Punchero is going to leave it for himself on the end boards. Spittle will come back and support. Chips it forward. Gets it out in the neutral zone. He chips it ahead. Carr gets it to Spittle. Unable to fire it in. Now we're coming the other way. Play it through the skates. Logan Pucciarero. Good back check. Fired in on Coltman Williams. He sees a puck. Gets a taste of it. Hangs onto it. Freezes it. Good back check by L-Dog. Couldn't get a bounce going our other way. Max Roach is out. Take this draw to the left of Coltman Williams. One back towards the D, gets out and goes into the mid-Fairfield range. They'll collect it, play it up the boards. It's ping-ponging around. Mid-Fairfield steps off the boards with it. They're going to walk through. They gain the line. Good stick. Good contained by Ethan Nunez. They'll walk behind. They'll reverse it back up the wall to their own point. This will be too hot to handle. It gets out of the neutral zone. Gerberbeck putting the pressure on. Sauer there in support. The Rangers push it forward. Offsides. Here we go. Push back to the Rangers D. They'll step across. Fire it in. It bounces in. Williams sees it. Stops it. Lets it go for Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer puts it off the boards. It's out past Gerberbeck's stick. They step in. Good stick by Ethan Nunez. Roach plays ahead to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck gains the line. He's got Sauer coming with him. Played back across. Stick to side by the mid-Fairfield defender. Roach cuts it off. Tries to step off the wall with it. Met by another mid-Fairfield. That's played back out in front. Sauer gains control. He's going to try to buy some time. He's going to reverse it back to Roach. Roach is going to step down the wall with it. He's on his backhand looking to play it around for Gerberbeck. That'll get up the half wall. Gerberbeck will get there. Will turn back down. He gets into the corner, trying to push it. He's pinned off. Sauer gets there in support. Gerberbeck wins. He's going to bring it the other way. Tries to wrap it. Goaltender's there to freeze this one. That's one, as you know, I'm not a fan of the wraparounds. It works if you're hitting that wrap with speed, but the goaltender was in position. If we play that out into the PSA, better scoring opportunity. Rangers win this one into the corner. We'll collect, step it back up the wall, drags past one, drags past two. They'll flip the ice, coming the other way. Fazio there, contain, and he'll put it deep into the mid-Fairfield Rangers zone. Nuccio can rise first. Ryan Bryant second. Mid-Fairfield chips it forward, and here we come. Mauer's there. He'll pick this one off. He'll chip it out into the neutral zone. Hits the ref. Comes the other way. Nuccio will gain control. He's going to get the line. He'll bring it around the end boards. Ryan Bryant's going to try to get there. Mid-Fairfield will chip it forward. Nuccio cuts it off at the sideboard. Chip forward. Fazio keeps it. Pushes it deep. And now Nuccio will get in after it. Mid-Fairfield will reverse. They'll come back behind their own net. They'll drive wide. They'll reverse again. We're going to go D to D. We take out our own teammates, and now we have numbers heading the other way. Mid-Fairfield trying to push it forward. 3-on-1 developing. They drag past one, they drag past two. Big save made by Colton Williams as he fought that one off. Comes back, he fights another one off, and then he finds it. Puck is still loose. That is no goal. No goal. As the whistle blew, he fought off about one or two, three. Teaches out of the back of the net. So Coltman Williams seeing some action late in this game. Big blocker save. Recovers. Makes his second one, then a third one. Able to get a whistle blown. Spittle puts it to Dadenhauer. Dadenhauer tries to come around the net. Butrero steps to it. Nunez and contain. Dadenhauer will gain control. This gets his pocket pick. They step back in. Big kick save. We'll play this forward. Gets out to the point. Good stick by Carr. Gets up on the hands. Forces them to not take the shot in the shooting lane. And now they drive it down in the corner. They're going to go to the point. Butrero will step. That's fired in. Gets wide. It's going to get to the wall. Carr's going to get it. He pushes in. It's kept up. Kept in, but good second effort by Declan Spittle. Now he gets a step. He's going to go try to get in. Back check. He's trying to leave it for Butrero. He gains control. He fires. Warned by the mid-Fairfield Ranger defender. Good patience. Keeps it in. Throws it to the net. Carr's trying to battle. Mid-Fairfield gains control. They're going to come the other way. Now we got a back check. 3-on-2. Developing. Good surf by Brock Dadenhauer. Mid-Fairfield gains the line. Fire back in, far side. Running around, letting them regroup.
Hey, keep battling. Good job.
North wins this one to Gerberbeck. Mid-Fairfield swarming that puck. Gerberbeck fights through it. Gains the line, trying to play it back across for Sauer. Stick to side by the Rangers. They'll come back behind their own net. They reverse it. Now they're going to come into the neutral zone. Mauer's there. He pulls off. He collects it. Plays it to Fazio. Fazio will go up the boards with it. Sauer. Sauer trying to get across the red. He chips it forward. Roach arrives in support. Sauer collects it. Gets it across the blue. Rangers there to get it. We get away with a trip there. Rangers will collect it. They'll go back behind their own net. Mid-Fairfield will play this back behind their own net. Come around the boards. They push it forward. Gets out of the neutral zone. A foot race ensues. Rangers gain control. They play it in. They play it back across. Roach will chip this one. Met by mid-Fairfield stick. Kept in at the point. They'll go D to D. They'll walk this one down. Good stick by Gerberbeck. Good kick save. It's on the back of the net. It's knocked off the net. Comes out in front. Good stick lift by Billy Maurer. Roach finds the puck. Trying to push it ahead. Finds Sauer. Sauer chips it forward. Now he's going to try to get in after it. Puts the forecheck on. Mid-Fairfield will reverse. They play it forward. 2-on-2 developing. Mid-Fairfield has a guy coming late. They sauce it across. Get to this puck. Howard steps to it. It's played back across for Anunciuk. Stick aside by the Rangers defender. Stick back in for an automatic offsides. Let it go! So Lucas Arrow will take a roughing penalty at the end of this game. We'll have a defensive zone draw to the right of Coltman Williams. Howard will step to this one. He'll use his own net. They throw it around the wall. It's kept in. Howard will collect it. He's going to obfuscate this one. Gets into the neutral zone across the red, across the blue. He pull through. Doesn't get the shot off. Now the Rangers are going to step through it. They're going to come the other way. They're hitting the neutral zone with speed. They play it across. Good back check by Howard. They play it back to the point. They'll walk it. They'll fire. Bounces in wide of Williams. Kept in by the Rangers. It's fired in. Williams is there to kick it aside. Played back out in front. They walk it out in front. Bounce around. Williams finds it. Swallows it. We'll hang on. We'll have a defensive zone draw to the right of Williams. Nietzsche puts this into the corner. Nunez will put it up the wall. Mid-Fairfield will tie up along the wall. The final horn will sound. 7-2 final. There's good energy for the first half of this game. We fell off in the second half. We'll be back for more hockey this afternoon.